Oh, clean up Cappy. Look, he's so pretty now. He's so pretty. He put on deodorant and gunk in his hair. And we have a request. If you have a request, maybe save it for a month because Cappy's going to go on vacation from Asshole Consulting for a bit. For a month. Prices have tripled. Any new requests I get, check your effing spam folders. If there's any email experts out there, I'm having a horrendous time with my Microsoft Outlook. Like half my, it's just wide track. If it's not already hard enough to make money as an entrepreneur, it's this crap that gets in the way. Anyway, Adrian writes, hello, Mr. Asshole. I'm a longtime millennial fuck that has enjoyed your content for years. I'd like to request the purchase of a Clarey Test on Peter Schiff. Thank you and job bless. Adrian. Peter Schiff, I was on his show when he had it. He was one of the wise economists. Gosh, this is a decade ago. Talking about the education bubble. And he was kind enough to have me on the show. And I do like Peter Schiff, not because he had me on the show, but if you're, I don't know, there's two types. I'll simplify the economic industry, as it were, very simply. There are two general types of economists in the world. Those that have their heads up their ass and those that don't. If you don't have your head up your ass, you know who Peter Schiff is. If you have your head up your ass, you think it's Keynesian. And you a lot of economists that are in camp one with their heads up their asses, you can't hear what they're saying because they have both Keynes and Paul Krugman's dicks in their mouths. And it's not talk like that. You're like, if you pulled pull Keynes, at least pull Keynes' dick out of your mouth. Okay? Paul's not that big. It's more like smoking on a toothpick. Yeah, you can talk like this. Yeah, I'm an economist. I'm a Keynesian. Yeah, more government money. Yeah, fuck industrial production. What do I know? Hey, Paul, nice dick. So you can hear it. Keynes was huge. He was huge. A lot of little economics. Trivia there you didn't know. Keynes was hung. He was freaking hung. That's, I think he actually may have been gay. I know this isn't about Peter Schiff, but while we're here, John Maynard Keynes. And not like, oh my God, George Washington was gay. Everybody was gay. Independent.uk. Not the greatest source of reliable. Watch if Peter Schiff is watching this. So you got to get to me. We'll get there, Pedro. We'll get there. Lord Keynes. He actually has somewhat of a bad rap because he was like, well, we can't just print off more money, but that's what Toothpick Krugman says. Hey, go to New York Times, write some shit. The people will eat it up. Yeah, print more money, whatever. Oh, Paul. I hope Pete's watching it. I hope at least he got a laugh. He's very busy. Oh, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All right. So let's do the Clarey Test on Peter Schiff. Let's get Wiki. Is that the source? Yes, it is, because I'm a lazy, no good bum. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Middle-class Jewish family, New Haven, Connecticut. Father Erwin, son of Jewish immigrant Poland, served in the U.S. Army, World War II. Erwin, prominent figure in U.S. tax protests. Oh, that's right. His dad, I think, went to prison. Yeah. Died in federal prison in 2015, serving his son's tax evasion. Parents divorced when he was young. Moved around the country with mother and brother. Okay, so his father may have been making money, but if he came from a broken home, I'm a little bit more willing to give you a break. So he didn't come from a stable family, and if he's moving around with his mother, it's not stable. Wait, he was educated at Beverly Hills High School? How did that happen? Wait a minute now. It's all over the place. Did mom find a rich guy, and what happened? Double majored in finance and accounting at the University of California, Berkeley in 1987. So he basically did what I did. Now it says and accounting. So he does not get any points against him. If it was just finance and intellectual honesty, I would give him half points against him because I majored in finance. That's a worthless degree. Oh, Berkeley. Poor guy. Okay, hang on. Peter Schiff. Beverly Hills. He must have ended up in some kind of wealth. Federal income tax. I'm afraid all the bios is just copying and pasting for what they have in Wikipedia. Expertise. No. Divorced. Yeah, it just says I'm gonna not balk, but I'm gonna ballpark it here. You can't live in Beverly Hills with having a little bit of money. It must, but by that time, if he completed high school and then he's traipsing all over the country with his ma, he's only getting half a point, only half. I'm even leaning towards a quarter. Because if your folks get divorced and mom's dragging all over, and then for the last 3 years of your adult or your childhood, you end up in Beverly Hills. So I'm only going to give him half a point. No worthless degree, half point quasi wealth. Began as a career stockbroker in the early 90s. So he graduated high school 87. So he was basically just one generation. Well, not one generation, but one college class, one college attendance behind me. I graduated in 93. So he's 6 years behind me. Started as a stockbroker. Lehman Brothers. Where are they? I remember getting a lot of rejection letters from them. Started early 90s. So he's got rid of 96. He and a partner acquired an inactive brokerage firm. So 96. He's got 6 years on me. So 1996, I was 21. He was 27, and he already acquired a brokerage firm. Look at the entrepreneurial balls on that guy. Not mosquito balls like Paul Krugman. I'm talking big brass entrepreneurial balls, Schiff balls. Renamed it Euro Pacific Capital. Began operating it. Okay, so he's been doing that, I think, forever. Branches. Yeah, it's still going on. So he's been self-employed this entire time. Man, 27, I think I was teaching dance class. That was the extent of my all right, I did teach those online. I did develop classes. I went more the author route, but the Schiff did that too. All right, so he's been working nonstop and he's still going. Financial crisis, and people are all talking about him and boo boo. Yeah, he had a radio show 2005, 2010. Okay. Yeah, so he's still relatively young. He's got the gray hair. Oh, God, in 6 years, my hair is going to be that gray. And he didn't go back for a master's degree because he doesn't need it. Paris of Horse, boo. Yes, I think we got it all here. Accounting degree, no worthless degree. Up to debate as to whether he came from rich parents. Doesn't sound like it originally, and then maybe got lucky going to. God, it'd be cool if he called in or whatever. Real world working experience. What's he doing now? Still working. Half a point. That's a great score. Would I like to have a beer with him? Hell yes. Hell yes. I'd love to have a beer with him. Should he run for office? He should. I think he didn't he? Political career, U.S. Senate campaign. Yeah. But we can't vote in somebody who's talking about like fiscal austerity and Connecticut really encouraging shift the campaign. Seriously considering. I pretty much predicted everything that would happen in 2008 in specific detail. Daily Show, Republican, 10,000 donations. Convention, Linda McMahon received the most delegate votes. Former wrestling executive? but not enough to prevent August primary from Rob Simmons. Oh, Jesus, look at that face. I shouldn't pick on him. He's an Army colonel. He could kick my ass. But still, it's not a good-looking face. You have to qualify for the primary. McMahon, 40%. Okay, so Schiff did make a run at it. And then it was ran by the Democrats won it anyway. All right, there we go. Hey, dude, Schiff's making more money, having more fun doing his own thing. Don't run for office. You're not going to save the United States. There's no saving the United States. So there you go, Peter Schiff. Hell yes, he's the perfect type of guy. He's also got an economic mind on top of it. But you guys don't want that. You want more, what do they call it? Federal Reserve lowering interest rates to combat a virus. Honest to God. And you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. A little lower. Why can't I remember it? Printing off money. What's that? It's one of the tools. Perpetual credit expansion, perpetual monetary easing monetary, whatever it's called. You guys want that. There's your heroin. Here's your heroin. Hook it up. Everyone's in the matrix. Go. There you go. All right, let's go. Oh, we got some super chats. I think this might be the last one. If you want super chats, do them now. If you had an important question, do them now. Because it's the weekend. I'm going to see my nieces, Lucifer and Geronimo. I'm taking them to the toy store. We need one of those balsam planes with the roller rubber bandy things. Spoil them rotten. Atham. Peter Schiff is greater than Aaron Clarey. Just because he maybe has a modicum more success than... Hey, we didn't all predict the same things, though. We did. My first book, Behind the Housing Crash. Wrote it before the housing crash. I had to update my charts because right before I published it, everything was collapsing so quickly. I had to update my charts. And I was right. What I wrote 6 months ago. Juan, how you doing, Juan? What is it? Only the Latinos are giving old Capmeister some money. Bernie Sanders 2020. Thanks, Juan. Is that it? Quantitative easing, you noob. Thank you. Thank you, Atham. Quantitative easing. Look, I'm not paid enough to do economics anymore. I wasn't paid enough. Hey, I could have saved the economy. Hey, I could have saved billions and trillions. Oh, no. You're not a team player. All right, fine. I'm going to go on the internet and yell about dating and sex and other stuff. There we go. All right, questions, answers. I may have one more consultation, but this may be it. And then you guys have a good weekend. Get this book. Go buy it for the Saint Barrack. And who else? Randy Bentwick's book, The Pence Principle. Lessons all men must learn not to get me too'd and thrown in jail because you copped a feel in the 8th grade. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.